today.
It is nice and warm if you are heading out to the Tulsa State Fair over the next several days. We're going to wrap things up on a great note, and I know I had mentioned this yesterday as well. I'm trying to think the last time we made it all the way through the Tulsa State Fair with as nice as weather as what we've had this year, and it's been a while. Great stuff, green check marks here all the way as we wrap things up into the upcoming weekend. Those temperatures, though, are going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow than what we've had out there today, so just keep that in mind. Don't forget the sunscreen either. I've got us in the mid-80s at noon, and then upper 80s, getting oh so close perhaps to that 90-degree mark once we get into the afternoon. South-southeast breeze at about 5 to 15 miles per hour, so not a whole lot of wind out there. And by the way, how about this? I haven't showed this map in a while. There is the slimmest chance maybe tomorrow morning we get a couple of showers or a few sprinkles, perhaps far western Pawnee County, Osage County, or far northwestern portions here of Chautauqua County in Kansas. Not going to amount to a whole lot. The odds probably a little bit better as you get closer to I-35, but there is at least the slimmest chance, something that we have not had a chance to talk about in a while. Most of us, though, will remain dry into tomorrow morning. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s to start things out tomorrow, and then we'll warm things up into the upper 80s. And again, I do think we'll get a handful of 90-degree readings tomorrow afternoon across the region, with the odds a little bit higher west and south. We're looking good out there this afternoon, though, and going into the evening hours, we've had a few clouds filtering through, but lots of blue skies. Those temperatures have warmed up after a 59-degree low this morning. We made it up to 86 degrees this afternoon, and again, some very comfortable air. We're not dealing with a lot of humidity. Dew points at 56, but when you've got a temperature in the mid-80s, that puts the humidity down to 37%. So the afternoons have been dry, and we're stuck in this pattern where things just aren't moving a whole lot, and that's pretty much how it's going to stay for us as we go over the next few days. Now, we are keeping an eye on Hurricane Imelda, and that is still tracking here across the Atlantic. By the way, right here is Bermuda. This is going to make a direct landfall with Bermuda as we go into tonight and early tomorrow morning. So they're going to unfortunately have some pretty significant impacts with this hurricane as that tracks through during the overnight hours. For us, though, we will remain mostly quiet. There is that slim chance, I should say, that slight chance of maybe a sprinkle or a shower for those to the west. And then we keep it dry tomorrow, and we'll keep it dry as we go into Friday. And again, very warm as well on Friday, and no change into the weekend. Those highs for the most part mid to upper 80s. I am going to go 90 though for Friday, but a nice start to the morning hours. Mostly sunny skies as we go into the afternoon. We'll call it a toasty Friday, and then we'll keep those highs in the mid 80s next week. Maybe adding some slight storm chances, especially southeast as we head into the first part of next week, and we'll get you through the end of next week in that 10-day forecast coming up at 6 o'clock.